Welcome back to Gossip Shorts. Today, we're revisiting a truly unforgettable Hollywood moment involving none other than the iconic Kim Basinger, a woman who defined elegance, mystery, and flawless beauty for generations. Known for her striking features, sultry on-screen presence, and award-winning performances, Kim Basinger has never been one to shy away from bold choices. But in one particularly talked-about appearance, she took that confidence to new heights, bearing it all in a way that left little to the imagination, while leaving behind a legacy of self-assurance and timeless allure. Throughout her career, Basinger has made waves not just for her roles in films like 9.5 Weeks, Batman, and LA Confidential, but for her ability to balance sensuality and sophistication. Her statuesque frame, soft-spoken demeanor, and ice-blonde beauty made her a staple of 1980s and 90s Hollywood glam. But it wasn't just her looks, it was her attitude. When she posed for an iconic and tastefully daring photoshoot that revealed more than most expected, she didn't flinch. Instead, she embraced her form with poise and professionalism, turning what could have been tabloid fodder into an artistic celebration of the female form. The shoot in question showcased Kim in minimal attire, or carefully arranged lighting, and angles highlighted her natural curves and flawless skin without crossing the line into vulgarity. It was bold, yes, but it was also empowering. Basinger didn't simply pose for attention. She embodied confidence, using her image to make a statement about beauty, control, and the right to own one's body. Her comfort in her own skin made the moment less about exposure and more about empowerment. She wasn't just bearing skin, she was bearing strength. What stood out most wasn't just what was shown, but how it was shown. Kim's expression, posture, and demeanor told a story. This was a woman in full command of her image and identity. In an industry that often exploits vulnerability, she flipped the script. That moment and many others like it throughout her career cemented her status as not just a beauty icon, but a symbol of fearlessness. Even now, decades later, Basinger's legacy continues to inspire. Younger generations look to her not only for her Hollywood resume, but for the way she carried herself when the cameras were flashing. Aging gracefully, keeping out of the spotlight by choice, and re-emerging when she has something meaningful to say. Kim Basinger remains flawless in every sense of the word. So, yes, Kim Basinger once bared it all, leaving little to the imagination. But what she truly exposed was a portrait of self-possession and inner strength. It wasn't just about what she showed, it was about how she owned it. That's the kind of flawlessness that transcends trends and time, and it's what keeps Kim Basinger firmly rooted in the pantheon of Hollywood's most unforgettable women.